Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading for August 2022. A quick update on my channel. I am taking a break from doing the weekly readings. There's some changes in my schedule, so it's only allowing me to do the monthlies for now. And if I have time to pick up the weeklies again, hopefully I can start that back up again. But for now, I'll just keep it simple and stick to the monthlies. I really love the energy for you this month. This is a beautiful month for all of the signs. It's a month of courage, boldness, action, really pushing through some kind of threshold. And the way that's showing up in different people's is it's going to show up in different areas in one's life, mostly in the area where maybe we felt the most stuck. This is going to be a helpful week in terms of pushing through. So maybe a bit uncomfortable in the sense that we're outgrowing something and we're kind of going through those growing pains. And I sense the same thing for you, Sagittarius, but at the same time, there's a readiness behind it as well. So I feel like you're ready to embark on something new, something different, or you're also ready to, I'm also hearing like you're ready to launch something. I feel like you might have been spending a lot of time creating something or building something. And I feel like I'm hearing the words coming into focus. So there's something here this month for you where there's something coming into focus. It feels like it's work related, like maybe a project, or some of you could be, building a business, whatever it is, there's something that's coming into focus. This feels very specific. For others, it could be like, for example, if you are starting a business, maybe this month you're really getting a good idea of what you want your branding to be about, like kind of this cohesive image of what you want your website to look like, or what you want your mission, like the mission of your business to be about. So that's just an example, but it's like all the pieces are coming together. So you might have been individually kind of like have this brainstorming idea of just all the things that you want to incorporate into something that you're building. And this month, it feels like there's something coming together, and you may also be discarding some things that you know are just not going to fit with something that you're building. So a clarity of vision. I like that. Yeah, clarity of vision for you this month. Beautiful. Okay, so which is going to help you move forward, because if we kind of have, oh, look at that. I love that. Ace of Swords. This is all about clarity and breakthrough. Okay. Which I love that, because when you are in, when you're building something and you don't have clarity about how, it's like you have this, you have all the parts, right, of a car, but the car is not put together yet. So you can't really drive the car until everything's put together. So, and it's like a very simple analogy, but it's kind of like what I'm sensing here. It's like this month we're assembling all the parts together so we can move forward. Balance. Beautiful. There's something here about practicality and realistic kind of approach to something is kind of what I heard with the Justice. I don't know why, but I heard that. Having like a very practical, there's something here that you're going to be doing that has a very practical solution to it, is going to help you to create something, to make something happen, to bring something to life. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had the Magician show up as well, because it really feels like you're grounding your ideas into reality. You're manifesting something into reality, into physical form this month. All those ideas, all those inspiration, all the tools, the resources that you have available to you, you are applying a lot of your creative genius, a lot of like your creative energy into grounding something into physical form. So I'm calling it. I feel like there's going to be the Magician's going to show up here somewhere in your reading here. It's a foundation here for Sagittarius, August 22. The Five of Pentacles. Your foundation. I feel like this is healing for you. There's something here that you're healing. I feel like this is something you might be actually, there's something here that you are reconciling. And I love that we have the Justice here as the overarching theme, and then we have the Five of Pentacles at the foundation here. There's something here that you're bridging together. Sometimes when I do this spread and I see like this right in the middle, it's almost like this, whatever this is in the middle, sometimes the way I see it's not really the traditional way of reading the spread, but just the way that I see it sometimes is sometimes I feel like this energy is bridging these two cards together depending on the context. And I feel like through clarity and your own willpower, with that Queen of Wands, your confidence and your determination to make something happen for yourself is really bringing balance and harmony to a situation that has really, where you have felt like either you might have missed out on an opportunity or something didn't come into, there's a sense of something missing or a lack of something here, something feeling unfulfilled. This is almost, it feels like the missing piece to the puzzle. And this month you're putting that piece together, or you're kind of reconciling, bringing something into an alignment. And so that's what the Justice card is here. So I'll look deeper into that. What's in the past for Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius leaving behind? What is Sagittarius leaving behind this month, August? I feel like we have two cards here. Interesting. The King of Cups and the Sun. Okay. This is in your past. Okay, we'll look deeper into that. Near future here. Seven of Cups. How are we feeling this month, August? Four of Wands. Stability, security. Focused on the home. Some of you may be very focused on the home. So maybe you're very focused on your family, focused on creating stability for yourself. Very focused on your home life here. Four of Wands. Okay, environment. It's in your environment. Five of Swords. Interesting. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Sag. Seven of Pentacles. I heard the word rebuild for the Seven of Pentacles. And final outcome. There we go. Moving forward. There's the car, right? The Chariot, the car moving forward. It's your final outcome this month. Okay. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Set strong boundaries this month as well. I feel like you're going to have to, you might find yourself needing to set frequent boundaries with people, because I feel like there's some people, this is really interesting what I'm hearing, and take this as it resonates. And I don't mean this as an insult to whoever is in your life or whoever you're around, but it almost kind of feels like, this is a really interesting energy. It almost like the word boundary is like not even in the dictionary or in the vocabulary of someone that you're around. Like they just don't understand what that means. Take that as it resonates. That strongly came up for me for someone. It's almost like there may be someone around you where you have to keep setting boundaries with, because they don't seem to really understand what that means. Like they don't get that. They don't understand what a boundary is. Or they do, obviously, but it's like they don't value it or they don't respect it. You may be around someone who doesn't respect your boundaries. And so you're constantly needing to have to put them up or reinforce them. That's interesting. I wonder if that'll come up. I'm reading later. Okay. You know what? Let's pull a clarifying for that, because I feel like I can't just leave it like that. What does Sagittarius need to know about the Seven of Wands, about these boundaries? Death card. What about this? Something is, you're going through some kind of, okay. It's like you're going through some kind of change or transformation. And it's like there are people around you that don't want you to go through this transformation or this change. And so they try to overstep your boundaries in order to like delay and they may be doing this unconsciously. Like they may not realize that that's what they're doing, or they may be doing it consciously. I don't know. It depends on your situation. But with this like death card, it's like you're going through your own transformation. There's something very significant that's happening within you. And you may be someone who is needing to spend quite a bit of time on your own in order to allow yourself to give yourself like this breathing space to grow in the way that your soul needs to grow. But it feels like there's someone here that is trying to stop that growth or trying to kind of hinder that growth. Almost like stunt your growth in that way. That's what the Seven of Wands, that's what I'm picking up on. So it's not that they don't understand boundaries. It's that they don't like the boundaries. They don't want you to have boundaries. They don't want you to transform. They don't want you to grow. Wow, how interesting. Can we have any more information about this? What else? What else for this? Any more guidance for Sagittarius here? Seven of Wands and the Death card. But there you go, Ace of Wands. I feel like you're going to break through though. I feel like it's not working. Like whatever tricks or whatever it is that other people try to, you know what it is? It's because you see through it. You see through others' intentions. You're aware of them, so they're not affecting you. It's like you're a couple steps ahead of them, whoever this is that you're dealing with. So I wouldn't actually be too worried about this because you have awareness. You see someone very clearly. And so you're able to protect yourself and protect your energy. And it's like you have clarity about what direction you want to go in. Beautiful. Okay, cool. I needed to clarify that because that energy was coming up really strongly and I needed more information. Okay, let's go into the spread here. The Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. So this is that confidence, willpower. Some of you may be going off and doing something on your own. Queen of Wands and Ace of Swords. Some of you, I'm getting strong entrepreneur vibes. So some of you may be starting a business. Some of you may also just starting like a brand new career, but I feel like it's something that's different from what you've been doing in the past. Or some of you I also hear are like leveling up, like you're kind of taking your career or your work, something that you're doing to the next level. You're upgrading in some way. Queen of Wands and Ace of Swords. You're going like you're aiming higher for something as well because you're seeing your value, your purpose, and it's like you are like as your levels of self-love go up, your self-worth goes up. It naturally pulls you towards things that match that. So you start to find yourself actually like going for opportunities or creating something that has that more, has more substance to it is kind of what I'm seeing. So take that part as it resonates. Queen of Wands and Ace of Swords. What does Sagittarius need to know about this? Look at that, Ace of Cups. Your heart's in it. This is you being in love with something. This is you being in the flow with something or someone as well. What are we in love with here? We're in love with something. Ace of Swords. And there's clarity. There's clarity about something that we're in love with. Our heart is open. It's pouring out. It's excited. It's ready. It knows what it wants. This is a clear heart here. Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. This is a clear heart for this Queen of Wands. Wow. We have the Emperor. Okay. So if this is a relationship, then there is a breakthrough in some kind of relationship between an Emperor and a Queen of Wands. And there's a lot of love. So both parties, I feel like, are in love. And I feel like there's a breakthrough in communication as well with the Ace of Swords. So there may be communication between these two with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. If this is not a relationship, this, a lot of times, whenever I see these kind of like these energies, what I see is this Queen of Wands if wherever it is in your life, you are feeling inspired, you are feeling like this outpouring of passion, something that you are really drawn to, something that you just feel yourself finding, it's like you find yourself losing yourself in. So whether that's a new subject, a new interest, a career, a hobby, a passion, whatever it is, there's like a desire. There's desire for something and your heart is in it. It's opening up your heart. It's getting you excited. And with this Emperor card, this Queen of Wands could be tapping into her own inner emperor, so her own masculine energy, to kind of bring about the changes that she wants in her life. So there's a fierce independence to you this month. This is about you finding that balance within yourself to make a desire happen, something that you love happen for you. And there's crystal clear clarity about what that is. So it's like there's no more confusion. There is clarity about what it is that you want. Yeah, this is going forward with a clear heart. Okay, justice and balance. What is being brought into balance? What's coming into balance for Sagittarius? Clarifying the Justice card. There's a clearing in the solar plexus here as well, which is also creating changes in someone's physical environment. A lot of times the Two of Pentacles is changes in our physical world. It's about, this is interesting because a lot of times, sometimes Two of Pentacles can symbolize imbalance, but the fact that we have the Justice card can symbolize something that's been imbalanced is coming into balance now. So what is this? What has been imbalanced and coming into balance, or what's changing? What's moving? This is change. This is change in your physical world. What's changing here for Sag? Okay. What about the heartbreak? What about this heartbreak? Three of Cups, okay. More clarity about the Three of Cups. Okay, so it's, Okay, take this as it resonates, but it does, yeah, there's a new beginning here. Take this as it resonates, but it does kind of feel like someone's commitments could be ending here with the Hierophant in reverse and the Three of Swords. I mean, this could be literally like a marriage ending, because a lot of times Hierophant is sometimes a card of marriage. It's a card of commitments into being a part of some kind of bigger institution in a more general sense. But a lot of times it has something to do, I feel like, with I feel like this has to do with some kind of relationship. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. This is about going forward in a new direction, going where we feel like we belong. I feel like looking out into the horizon, kind of joining forces with things that feel like we are more connected to, I feel like. So this is interesting. I feel like there's been some kind of situation here because of some kind of heartbreak. There is some kind of heartbreak that caused something to become off balance I feel like this happened in the past. And as a result of that being balanced again is creating changes in someone's physical world, because the foundation that they built something on was built off of something that was not in balance to begin with, is what I'm hearing. Take that as it resonates. This could all be someone that you're also connected to. It doesn't have to be your story. It could be someone that you are connected to, but it plays a role or plays a part in how things are changing and transforming for you. This is breaking. I feel like this is something about breaking away from something that didn't feel like it was. It didn't feel like it was. It's like it wasn't. It didn't. There's something here about the Hierophant in reverse and the Three of Swords where like there wasn't a lot of honesty, is what I'm seeing here. Something about dishonesty, and it's interesting because we had the Seven of Swords here. Something built not on honesty. Yeah. Take this as it resonates. It's going to, don't make it fit if it doesn't fit your story. But that's kind of what I'm picking up on. But I feel like that's ending here because we have a 3. It's interesting. I feel like with this 3 of Cups, it feels like there's a celebration. This is not always third party. It could be, but I feel like there is almost like a victory or like a mini celebration. I'm also hearing family support or familial support. So maybe some of you are going through some kind of transition or someone is going through a transition, but it's in a good way because whatever something is ending or whatever is kind of phasing out, it was not built on honesty. It was not built on like a good foundation is kind of what it feels like. But that's coming into balance. And someone is going into the future looking out, like they're ready for this new beginning. They're ready for something new. But someone also could be spending time just kind of recouping their emotions, their energy, because I feel like they've been through a lot here with the 3 of Swords. So they're really healing heartbreak. They're resting here. They're rebuilding like their emotional reserve, almost like they're rebuilding their heart. They're healing it. It's shifting and changing for them as they heal. Interesting. And then it's interesting how we have the bottom of the deck when I turned it over, we have the Fool. So someone's definitely ready for a new beginning. Someone's ready for something different, something new. This chapter is definitely over. It feels like there's something that's stale or stagnant about it. And it's no longer part of, maybe someone's like identity or who they've grown into. There's something it's interesting. It's almost like there's someone who is changing so much on the inside where both lives that they've lived cannot coexist together. It's like because there's such at different frequencies. But this is a good thing though. This signifies growth for someone here. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like we'll probably have more information about this later. Something else comes out. Let's go into this King of Cups and the Sun. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's do the 5 of Pentacles because I feel like this has something to do with this. Since we're coming from that energy, let's do the 5 of Pentacles here in the foundation. What is changing here for the 5 of Pentacles for Sagittarius in the foundation? What is this about for Sag? The Hermit. Okay. Okay, isolated. Okay. Someone has felt isolated, a lack of something, and feels left out. Someone was kind of like forced into this hermit place because there was something that they invested in that put them in the hermit space. It made them lose out on something. What is this about? Can we have more information about this? This energy feels kind of heavy. Strength. I feel like you're healing this. This is something that is heavy, but I feel like it's coming to light. Like it's coming to light and it's being healed. It's being recognized. There's like a spotlight being shown on this. I feel like this is not new energy. I feel like this has been there for a while for some of you. And there's a spotlight on it that's being illuminated. I feel like there's something about truth here as well. Seeing the truth. Seeing the truth. And the truth will set you free kind of thing. Kind of vibe. Yeah, look at that. Healing this. Yeah, oh my goodness. I was just thinking 10 of Wands because it feels heavy. This is like something that it's almost like Spirit's like, you have to look at this. You have to see this for what it is. You can't keep ignoring this kind of thing. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like really push to look at it. And again, take it as it resonates, because this could also be someone that you are connected to where they're going through this transformation. But there's almost like something here where you're acknowledging and you're seeing something for what it is. I feel like there is some kind of situation that carries a Five of Pentacles kind of energy to it. And there was something that Spirit led you to, almost pushed you into this hermit mode in order for some truth to be illuminated. And that illumination, it's like really, it was like a big truth that's been revealed. And it's like, it's both. It's interesting because it's a truth that maybe we've been avoiding, but at the same time, looking at it and being able to recognize it for what it is also setting us free at the same time. But it just takes a little bit of that perspective shift is kind of what I see with the Strength card. Because it may be something we convinced ourselves we had to hold on to or we needed. But I feel like there is wisdom that's coming through here for you in letting go. Because that letting go is helping you to release this Ten of Wands. Letting go for yourself, letting go for your own growth, for your own healing, for your own happiness. Can we have one more about this? The Ten of Wands and the Star. What did I say? The Magician. I knew he was going to come out. So whatever ideas and inspiration that's coming in here for you is the answer to a situation where you may have felt like has been something that, you may have been like kind of pushed to look at, to see the truth about, and then you find yourself kind of like in this Ten of Wands situation, acknowledging how you feel like there is a heavy burden that I'm carrying. And maybe for a long time, I didn't want to acknowledge that it's a heavy burden that I've just been carrying. And I've been just telling myself I'm okay with carrying this. But now there's like this realization of maybe I'm not okay carrying this heavy burden and I want to put it down, but I don't know how. And this month, there are your ideas, your inspiration, your intuition, your connection to your spirituality, your connection to yourself is allowing you to have the strength and the courage to take those ideas and ground them into reality and create some kind of solution, forward movement for yourself to help yourself get out of this Ten of Wands kind of situation. So again, it's like the car is in pieces, like you have all the pieces of the car and you're putting it together so you can move out of this Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles situation. So King of Cups and the Sun. So this is in the past for you. So what is this about, King of Cups and the Sun? Following your heart to what you really want. The Sun is your joy, your happiness, where you belong. This is fulfillment. And King of Cups is someone who is coming into alignment with their emotions, coming into alignment with their inner truth, and finding a way to get themselves to a place where they can make their dreams come true, what their heart wants. So fully stepping into one's power in that way. And then we have the Daughter of Cups. So this is about making those first steps. So there may be someone here who really followed their heart. This is in the past position. So maybe there is a King of Cups, and maybe someone approached you, Sagittarius, where, you have a King of Cups in your life. And in the past, someone may have come towards you with this Daughter of Cups energy. So this is about, just like a simple conversation, or maybe going out for coffee, or this is kind of like a getting to know you. This is a gentle approach. This is the beginning stages of a new relationship. Doesn't have to always be romantic, but I kind of feel like it has a romantic undertone to it. So this is kind of like that energy. This is in the past. So maybe someone came towards you in the recent past where, they just wanted to catch up on conversation, or they just wanted to talk, or they just wanted to kind of initiate some kind of relationship. Re-spark is kind of what I'm seeing, kind of light the spark. And they're following their happiness, they're following their joy, because they're realizing what that is. They're looking deep within. The King of Cups is very much in tune with, their emotions, with their what they really want and what they really desire. And they are making the steps necessary to go towards that. And I feel like one of their first steps was maybe even it's just a simple conversation. There's some kind of energy here with that. So I feel like, maybe someone here was trying to get their foot in the door with some kind of connections, starting something. This is like starting a spark with something. And in the near future here, we have the Seven of Cups. So what is this about for Sag? In the near future here for the month of August. Wow, the Sun. So I feel like someone here may also be a bit confused on where to proceed from here, or where to go from here, because it feels like there's a lot of unknowns. It's a Seven of Cups. Sometimes it's a bit of a lot of things up in the air, but someone is trying to find I need a path ahead. I need some kind of sign or some kind of indication that something is moving forward. And I feel like with that Sun card, there may be a wish granted here where they see some kind of indication or sign that what they're wishing for, what they're wanting, what they're looking for makes some kind of appearance, or they get some kind of clue that something is moving in the direction that they're desiring here. So what is Sagittarius looking for here with the Sun? Can we have more information about this? The Seven of Cups and the Sun for Sag for this month. I feel like you're looking for, because it feels like there's something stagnant. There's something that's been on hold, something that's been delayed. And I feel like someone is wanting out of the delay. Commitment, growth. It may be something that takes its time, but it doesn't mean that things are not growing. I feel like someone here is, again, putting the pieces together. So maybe the car is not ready yet, but it doesn't mean that someone's not building the car. And I feel like that may be something that someone doesn't see. I feel like, especially if there's a lot of unknowns, or there's no communication in some kind of connection, we're not really sure what the other person is doing, or if they're even doing anything, if they're even moving or not. But I feel like with the Sun of Pentacles, the Sun card too, it's like, I feel like there is something being built. There is something kind of coming together. It may not happen at the speed that we're wanting, but it doesn't mean that things are not moving, that the energy is not moving. So can we have some more information here about the Sun of Pentacles? But there is what I do like about the Sun of Pentacles, though, is that this energy, I feel, usually comes with this this clear focus of what one wants. And it's like commitment, right? So we may not be there at the end goal, but there's no confusion or wishy-washiness about what it is that we want. This is about commitment and the willingness to work towards what we want. So even if we're not there yet, it's like we don't lose that focus and that consistency towards building. So that's the beautiful energy of the Sun of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles, is that we hold on to this clear vision or focus of what we want to build in our life, what we want to commit to. So it's like a student working towards their degree, right? Like we know that we have this end goal, but every day we go to class, we do our homework, we turn in our assignments, we do the projects, we show up, right? So that's the Sun of Pentacles. I like the way that I worded that, was showing up. So someone is showing up. Someone is, even if we can't see it. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here with the Sun of Pentacles. I feel like someone here is doing their best. The best they can. Yeah. See? And see, that consistency is generating the ending of a lot of old cycles, old patterns, and old chapters. So it may not be so easy as to kind of like have one thing happen overnight, because as someone transitions from one timeline to the next or one path to the next, in order for us to fully migrate over to that, someone here may need to really close up some significant chapters in their life. And so I feel like that's what someone is working towards. They're working on closing up those chapters. And it may not be so easy, because a lot of times it's cycles and chapters or patterns that have been ingrained or a part of our life for a long time. And so that sometimes some things take a little bit longer than others, but again, there is that growth that is happening. So take that for what it's worth, if that's reassuring, that it may not be the speed, but it doesn't mean that there isn't movement. Okay, the Four of Wands. So what are we working on here? Four of Wands. So someone here is working on building a happy home, is what I'm hearing. A happy home. That doesn't always mean, I'm actually not necessarily seeing family. It could be family. Some of you could be just really working on creating a harmonious environment for your family, for yourself, for that kind of energy. But I feel like others of you are also working on manifesting what it means to have a happy home for yourself. So some of you may be working on making some changes or adjustments in what it is that it's like you're tuning into. What is it that I really want? Where would I feel at home, grounded and peaceful? What would my environment look like? Is it just me and myself, and I live in like a beautiful location, and I get to live a certain kind of lifestyle? Or is it with a partner with kids and a white picket fence? Or is it me I want to live nearby my family, or I want to take care of my parents, so I want to live close by them. So whatever it is, it's like someone here, I feel like, is in this this mode of, where would my ideal foundation be? And what kind of changes do I need to make, or how can I continue to build towards that, is what I see someone's mind frame is. But let's see what the clarifying cards here, because I have a feeling the clarifying cards are going to say something different. Let's see, Four of Wands. What does Sagittarius need to know? The Four of Wands, what's happening here? Yeah, balance. Someone could be also looking at, maybe, and this may resonate for just some of you could also be looking at where something feels, again, not balanced in the home. Because again, we had that Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like for some, it could be where we're realizing this isn't where I want my home to be. This is not what I want this to be. This isn't what I wanted. And so I need to make some changes. I need to bring something back into balance. I feel like there's a lot of truth as well. But see, look, we also have the Eight of Pentacles. So someone is investing a lot of their energy into work, into creating stability. Someone's also kind of reassessing like where they, actually I'm kind of feeling someone wants to change jobs or change what they do for a living, because they feel like something that maybe they do is not as fulfilling. So they're wanting to kind of make some kind of shift or change. And that is also going to change your impact, something about their home life as well. I feel like someone here is really investing their energy or looking at work, like their work. And look at that. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning, a new opportunity and blessings here. Yeah. And someone could also be going back to school. There's like someone shifting gears and doing something different. Maybe someone needs to learn new skills, or like undertaking like a new subject. This is a very exploratory kind of card, the Daughter of Swords. So this is about research, learning, kind of becoming a student again and starting over again, building a new foundation. Someone could also be kind of learning, how do I build this new foundation? How do I, what steps do I need to take? What do I need to work towards? What do I need to do in order for me to create the life that I want? So I feel like, in a nutshell, this month, the focus is going to be about, where do I want my foundation to be, or what do I want it to be? And what do I need to do in order for me to get started in building that? Yeah. Okay, in environment, Five of Swords. I feel like that has something to do with the Seven of Wands here, setting boundaries with something or someone. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Chariot. Five of Swords and the Chariot. Something feels like it's unfulfilling or not nourishing or nurturing here. The Five of Swords, it feels like, again, there's that imbalance. There's an imbalance in something in your environment. It's changing here. The Six of Cups. Six of Swords. Walking away from this chaos. I feel like there's something here that's just not, it's not, there's something dishonest around you. Not you, there's something dishonest around you. Like there's an energy. And I'm sure that you'll know what that is, but it may be something about some kind of connection from your past. I feel like the Six of Cups, for some reason I'm picking up on friendship or like relationships. This could also involve some kind of romantic connection. But I don't know why. I picked up on friendship here for the Six of Cups. Maybe this is like childhood friends. Kind of transformation here. Again, we have that. And see, that Death card also showed up for the Seven of Wands as well. So there is something transforming here about something not in your best interest is what I'm hearing. Mother of Cups in reverse. And then there you go. Four of Pentacles. Again, we have stability, needing stability. Creating stability, stubbornness, holding on as well. I feel like that's this Mother of Cups. This is not you, Sagittarius. This is someone around you. I feel like this is someone holding on to resources. Someone not letting go of something. It's like interference almost. But there's a transformation happening here. Control. Communication, Son of Swords. Speaking his truth. This Father of Wands is speaking his truth. He's communicating, using his voice, finding his power. Rebuilding his energy, taking his energy back, investing it in himself and creating freedom. Wow. I love this story that's kind of playing out here. And I know this is going to be very specific. So if it doesn't fit with your story, then don't make it fit. But I feel like there's someone here who may have a connection with, I know there's a lot of cards here, may have a connection. I really feel like this is the same as that Seven of Wands that I mentioned earlier, where someone here is growing. Someone here is going through their spiritual awakening, their transformation, they're evolving, they're growing, and they're growing out of a lot of things. And what's coming from that growth is also realizations of really deep truths. And one of those truths is about some of the people that they're around. And I feel like some of the people that they're around could be people who they've known for quite some time. Maybe these are childhood friends or people that we've grown up with, people that we've known. This could also be a romantic connection, something along those lines. But I also feel like they are also realizing how much, because for some reason I heard not in your best interest. So I feel like we're seeing how someone's like realizing someone's true intentions may have not always been in the best interest of them, but in themselves. Because a lot of times Five of Swords and even the Seven of Swords can sometimes symbolize kind of like that selfish energy. So someone who really kind of wants to have things the way they want to. And not realizing it on an unconscious level could have created some kind of chaos. But I feel like someone is realizing this, their eyes are open to this, and they're recognizing it. And they are able to, they're kind of pulling their energy away from that chaos as they're going through this deep transformation here. They're seeing the truth for what it is. And I feel like this Father of Wands is really, communicating. He's standing his ground. He's speaking his truth. He's cutting through the clutter. He's also able to see very clearly. He's calling things for what they are. He's not sugarcoating it. He's not making excuses. He may have, if this is something where like he's trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, it's like he's not making excuses anymore for someone. And I have a feeling it's this Mother of Cups in reverse. So the Mother of Cups in reverse is someone who's not very compassionate or not very empathetic. Someone who does not have that ability to be able to sometimes put themselves in another person's shoes, can sometimes be kind of, again, self-serving, selfish. And, could also be kind of emotionally cold a little bit, or maybe a lot. Not emotionally available. Withholds emotions. And with this Four of Pentacles and this Mother of Cups reverse next to it, again, selfishness. Because sometimes the Four of Pentacles could symbolize stability or security, someone wanting to kind of establish a solid foundation. But sometimes, because we have the Mother of Cups in reverse, I'm kind of seeing this as stubbornness or holding on to something and not wanting to let go. Not wanting to let go of what they have or what they've built, but not in a way but in kind of like a self-serving way, not for the best interest of everyone, for the best interest of this Mother of Cups in reverse, like only thinking about what they want and maybe ignoring how it could be impacting another person. But at the same time, I do see this Father of Wands, because I feel like it's this Father of Wands who is standing up for themselves. They're speaking their truth. They're rising to their power. They're becoming that Emperor energy. And they are replenishing their energy. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's like they're realizing where their energy is being drained. And because of that awareness, because of that truth, which is what we saw here in the Seven of Wands, we know that we need to protect our energy because now we see someone or something for what they really are. And once you see the truth, they can no longer like manipulate in the way that they have before. And it's beautiful because this King of Wands is on his way to kind of like rebuilding his energy and moving into a Nine of Pentacles. So this is independence, this is freedom, this is security for oneself and not needing to really like answer to others or feeling like you owe your energy to others. And I feel like someone here is starting to really understand what that means for themselves, for them in their life. Because I feel like there's someone here that may have felt like they owe someone something, or they're like obligated. But there's something that was imbalanced about that perception. It's almost like this Mother of Cups may have really like convinced this Father of Wands almost like of this some kind of expectation of like you have to do this or you have to give this much of something. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be just the energy. Like whether you're unhappy or not, you like owe me this, but it's like this Father of Wands is realizing that like no, I don't. So take that as it resonates. I know it's very specific. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. That's what I'm getting. So just take that as it resonates. But there is someone here that's really like just seeing something so clearly, and it all makes sense. It's almost like all the pieces are fitting together and making sense. And so we have the Seven of Pentacles again. So this is in the hopes, dreams, and desires. So again, rebuilding someone's energy and also investing their energy into other things, into things that they know will bring them abundance and growth. Yeah, walking away from those unfulfilling connections or anything that has felt like a disappointment, things that have just not really worked out. Look at that. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So again, a lot of times that Six of Pentacles, this is about generosity and give and take. So this is about reciprocity as well. But a lot of times, depending on the situation or the context, so since we're pairing it with the Eight of Cups, this could also be where there's, again, that imbalance. Someone taking more than what they give. So there is an imbalance of energy. And so someone here is repairing that. Someone is rebuilding their energy and taking back their power in that way, and replenishing it enough to be able to give them that courage and that strength to move forward in their life in another direction away from this chaos. Okay, so the Chariot, so beautiful. Love this. What do we need to know about this? Can we have the Mother of Swords? Okay, what is this about? The Chariot and the Mother of Swords. So yeah, this is all about planning, strategy, assessing, seeing the truth. The Mother of Swords is someone who sees through people, sees through situations. This is someone who is extremely wise, intelligent, and you cannot really. It's very difficult to fool her. So either someone is pursuing this Mother of Swords, or Sagittarius, you're kind of taking on these traits of a Mother of Swords in order to move forward in your life. So there's something here where life could be asking you to look at something through the lens of a Mother of Swords kind of energy. So seeing the truth through something and taking your emotions out of it, taking that sympathy or empathy or those second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 12th chances for someone. And allowing yourself to see the truth for what they are, and using your wisdom to kind of like, take kind of like this educated guess of where this is going to go or how this is going to turn out. Do you really believe this person is going to change? Even they keep saying that they're going to change and they never do, kind of thing. It's like, you just know. So follow your instincts, follow your intuition, trusting your own mind. And that is really going to help this someone move forward in their life. But let's see, what else does the Mother of Swords have to say here for Sagittarius? What does the Mother of Swords have to say for Sagittarius in order to move forward or to make some progress here with the Chariot card? The Daughter of Pentacles. Yeah, building. I feel like this is a strong month of building, commitments, focusing on your commitments where you want to regret, sadness, loss. I feel like there's someone here that regrets not building with this. I feel like this High Priestess and the Queen of Swords is the same energy. And I feel like there's someone here who wants a new beginning with this energy, with this feminine energy, which is a very different energy from the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's someone here that wants to build with this. And I feel like it's also the Queen of Wands here as well. So someone here wants a new commitment, wants a new beginning with the Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Wands. But at the same time, they're not also showing how they regret there's like this sadness or this feeling like something is missing, something is lost. But someone could be kind of not really showing that with the Two of Swords. They're really kind of keeping those emotions, those thoughts, those feelings hidden. They're not revealing that, at least not yet. But there is someone who's strongly desiring that new beginning, wants another chance or wants to start again. And again, look at that. We started the reading with the Ace of Swords and we're ending with the Ace of Swords. So this is all about breakthrough, clarity, and making those really significant movement forward towards what we want here. And a lot of it has to do with seeing the truth. What's some advice and guidance for Sagittarius this month? Advice and guidance for Sagittarius for the month of August. Acceptance. This is huge. This is the acceptance of truth. This is also the acceptance of the wisdom that the universe, your higher self, this is about listening to that part of someone listening to that part of themselves. Because it's almost like as long as we don't, it's always going to feel like there's something missing, or it's going to feel, it's like there's like a burden that we carry when we don't, when we're not wanting to look at that part. And so I kind of feel like this is the month where we are allowing that truth to kind of really settle in, which is what's going to allow us to move forward in our life. But I do feel like, this Leo season, the month of August, is really going to help in that way when we're needing that courage, when we're needing that boost of confidence, when we're needing to kind of really pull up that fire energy. Not that that's a shortage for you, Sagittarius, but I feel like this is going to give you that extra oomph or that extra push to help you to make really big strides in what you're wanting and what you're trying to create for yourself already. So there also could be a lot of assistance helping you here, lending out their hand to help you. So this could also be I'm hearing from Spirit to let people help you, because a lot of times, especially if you have a tendency to want to do everything yourself, like, no, I'm strong, I can do it on my own, I don't need anyone's help. I feel like maybe there's something here about, for some of you, kind of stepping into more, allowing yourself to be more vulnerable with people you trust, not with people you don't trust, with people that you trust. And you'll intuitively know, who you feel safe around and who you don't. But don't be afraid to accept that help if someone wants to help you, or even give you like a piece of advice or anything like that. Allow people to help you. Don't have to carry all of this on your own. This is going to be a beautiful month of generosity. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people coming in to help you in many different ways. Some people may come in to help you financially. Some people may come in to help you with just their wisdom and their knowledge or their advice. So take it all, take it in. They're gifts from the universe. So allow yourself to open and receive is kind of what I'm seeing, like be in a state of receiving this month. That's going to be very helpful. We're all here to help each other. So, okay. Challenge for Sagittarius this month. What is a challenge for Sagittarius for the month of August? Wisdom. See, this is just about diving deep and looking into that wisdom. So you're kind of really being pushed into deeper levels of wisdom. You're seeing things so much more clear, even more than what you have before. Things are really starting to make sense and you're putting all the pieces together. I also feel like through this depth, through this going into the truth of certain situations, you're also learning a lot about yourself, parts of yourself that you may not have realized were there or that existed. So this month is going to be all about, for you, diving deep into parts of yourself that you haven't explored yet. But it's a really beautiful energy. It's going to help you to... It's almost like it's going to feel fulfilling in a way that you haven't experienced yet before. So you are going through growth. So there's like a lot of newness almost that life is bringing to you. And it's taking you some time to, or it may take you some time to like almost allow yourself to really sink into the newfound knowledge or the wisdom. It's almost like you're going to take some time to really chew on it, to really sit with it, marinate with it. So I feel like that's going to be there here for you. So it's not a challenge as in like, you're being punished or it's like a, negative thing. It's where you're growing. It's where you are expanding. So that's kind of like what I pick up on here for you. But something positive here for Sagittarius, positive blessings for Sagittarius, the month of August. Positive blessings. Healing. Yeah, healing the chaos. It's a lot of peace coming in here for you. A lot of stability as well. I feel like even if you're around others who seem to have more of a chaotic energy here, I feel like because of you diving deeper into your own wisdom, into your own soul, like you're really getting to know yourself here. That connection that you have is going to tether you to the present moment. It's going to ground you. And that grounding is going to help you keep your stability even in the midst of others who are not very grounded, who are a little bit more chaotic. You're going to find that in yourself this month, and you're going to love that about yourself. Like, you're going to really see why the inner work is so important, why and how it helps in situations where there is chaos all around you. But because you have that connection with yourself, you're able to hold your ground. You're able to stay tethered to your inner peace and your inner calm. And the more we work on ourselves, the stronger that, it's a muscle. So the stronger that becomes. So the more we become almost like unshakable or immovable. So you're gonna, there's a lot of that I see for you here, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Okay, let's pick a animal totem here for you. Animal guide for Sagittarius this month. I feel like there's like this quiet power to you. You're very observant, just watching everything. There's like a quiet power in you. And I can see that it's growing in you as well. You're really waking up to who you really are. Like this, you're waking up to your own depth. You're seeing your own depth. Bring your ideas to life. See, this is that beautiful magician energy here. So this is about you connecting with your inner power and your ability to manifest and make your reality, to really make things come to life. So this is all about you being very magnetic as well. So I love that. So I feel like this month your magnetism is going to increase as well. Your potential to manifest much quicker. You're attracting so much towards you. So it's going to be important to keep your thoughts and your mind and your energy in a higher frequency, to make sure that you are connecting with things that bring in that positive energy into your life, because this month you're going to find that you're very electric, that you're very vibrant, you're attracting a lot of opportunities towards you here. Beautiful. I feel like I want to pull one more. Let's do one more. There you go. Life is speeding up. And we got the Chariot card twice here as well. So there is definite movement here. There is, this is like the car is almost ready to go. You're assembling all the pieces. So this is very beautiful here. You're kind of also, I feel like you're breaking free from something. There's this vibe that I'm getting from this antelope spirit, is life is speeding up is because you're allowing yourself to break free from whatever has been holding you back, whatever that was. And that is helping you to move forward. Okay, self-care. One more. How can Sagittarius take care of themselves this month of August? Self-care for Sagittarius this month. Self-love and self-care for Sagittarius this month. There you go. See, loving from the inside. You are manifesting from the inside. You are tapping into your ability to kind of like manifest your life from not like overexerting yourself on the outside to make everything look and appear like it's perfect. It's more about you really having that deep connection and knowing that with that connection, all the right things that are in alignment with who you truly are going to come towards you. Even if right now we may not see it immediately, but we work towards that. And that's what I see you holding on to that faith with. So very beautiful. And I also am really drawn to this orange and red and yellow kind of tones in this card. So maybe some of you are really connecting with those 3 lower chakras. And so this is all about action. This is that masculine energy as well. And that implies whether you're male or female. This is about putting things into action. This is about making things happen. So it's a very active month. This is all about creation. This is all about like speaking. Some of you maybe even like speaking up, saying what you want to say, speaking your truth. This is all about like having that clarity and knowing which way you want to move. So very vibrant, active energy this month for you, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of you just will feel very nourished when you have that time to yourself, because that's where you have the most clarity. And that's where you have the time to really cleanse your energy as well, when you can be in your own energy. Maybe some of you are really discovering that like, you know, especially if you find yourself always around people that you never realized how how much you pick up on. So some of you could be very highly sensitive or empathic, and that you're needing to spend more and more time by yourself to really recalibrate and to come back home to yourself. So that's something that you could be really kind of working with here. So very beautiful movement happening for you this month. This is going to be, there's something brewing here, like you're creating something. And I feel like within the coming months, I feel like the fall time is going to look very different from the summer. We're still in summer. But I feel like there's like these remnants, like these remaining pieces that are assembling themselves and coming into balance before something can move forward. Be open is what I'm hearing. Be open to change. And I feel like there's something here about shifting our energy to that. So it's not just understanding it in our mind. There's something about shifting our energy to being open to unexpected changes, especially for someone who kind of felt like life would always go in a certain direction, and we were just kind of in that one path. Like this could be just something very different, like a detour, almost like a plot twist in our life, and being really open to that mystery. Okay, beautiful Sagittarius. I really feel like there's something brewing here. I feel like there's like a tingling up my spine. I feel like there's that energy that's just like starting to rise within you. So get excited. There's something that I feel you're getting excited for. And it's going to be what you really want, what you've been asking for, and it's been what you've been wanting. So yeah, very, very intense, but exciting as well. Love it. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful month of August. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Sagittarius.